Spain's Joel Альварез, 27. Russia's Alexandr Yakovlev is 36. Both guys 6 foot 3 inches tall. You see the weight miss for Joel Альварez. 3-inch reach advantage resides in the red corner with Alvarez. All right, now for the introductions, we say hello for the first time tonight to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from UFC Fight Island in Abu Dhabi for UFC 254, Khabib versus Gaethje. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 24 wins, 9 losses, 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 155 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Fairfield, New Jersey, USA, by way of Great Novgorod, Russia, Alexander, Russian Thunder, Yakovlev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a striker holding a professional record, 17 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 159 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Asturias, Spain, Joel El Fenomeno Alvarez. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Jason Herzog.
Good to see Jason Herzog back on the island. Camila Oliveira is with us. Thank you, Camila. Ready to go for round 1 of a possible 3 here in the UFC's lightweight division. So we begin the night at 155 pounds. And, of course, we will end it with Khabib and Gaethje later today on pay-per-view. Yakovlev, center of the octagon, out of the southpaw stance in black. Joel Alvarez is in yellow. And UFC 254 is underway.
I'm so excited and interested to see how these guys approach this. If Alvarez is willing to stand with Yakovlev, or if he tries to get a takedown early, turn this into a grappling match.
Alvarez goes high with the head kick. The guard was raised by Yakovlev. 41 pro MMA wins between these two.
Yeah, and John, that's one thing about Alvarez, right? He throws big kicks, forces you to be uncomfortable and take shots, try to get him to the mat, and when you do, you're right into his world.
Yakovlev in his 17th year as a pro, as Alvarez effectively attacks the inside of his lead leg, and now the outside.
There it is, right? That's exactly what he does. He likes to force you into these attacks. Look at that. He's going to get him. His guillotine's tight. Yakovlev has to calm down and be patient. Start to try to build his base. Forward pressure into Alvarez until he can clear his head. He cannot panic here. It's a tight guillotine by Alvarez, but look at the head starting to slip out, John.
Yep. Yakovlev being tested here early by that bottom submission game of Joel Alvarez. Man, is he squeezing.
Yeah, he's squeezing. Now, if Yakovlev can stay in here, if Yakovlev doesn't get submitted, he's putting a lot of squeeze. I mean, this is tight.
Yakovlev, the experienced fighter, staying composed.
You see, now Alvarez has got him into the full guard. Yakovlev needs to be getting forward pressure into Alvarez, now pulling the head back out. There it is. Great job by Yakovlev, sorry. Staying patient, not panicking, little small movements until he was able to clear his head.
And that's a good early sign for Yakovlev. 2 minutes have expired here in round 1. Nice bottom attack from Alvarez.
And John, Alvarez will continue to attack here. If you're Yakovlev, you need to try to pass the guard. Guys have so many different submission attacks from the full guard. It's when you start getting in the half guard and you start getting in the side control where you really limit their opportunities to throw up submissions.
Well, the expectation was that we might get a fight like this given Yakovlev's wrestling chops and given Alvarez's penchant for fighting off of his back. So no surprise, that's where this one is being contested early.
And this is what you see, John. A lot of times you get the wrestler on top of the grappler, and he's able to start him. But look at this. Again, stayed in the full guard. Now, Alvarez up on that armbar and it's tight. His elbow's not completely in. Again, Yakovlev's got to go small movements. Him falling back, though. Him pulling back is not the best way to defend this.
Yakovlev has been susceptible at times to the armbar, and it looks like he tapped. Wow. Joel Alvarez has done it again. Pick your poison with that guy on the ground.
Absolutely, John. That's what I said. You cannot sit in the full guard. You've got to start passing. And the moment Yakovlev started to pull back to try to get his arm clear is when Alvarez was able to really secure that arm bar. I mean, big mistake by Yakovlev.
And once it's official, that'll be the 5th career loss by armbar for Yakovlev. So clearly, Joel Alvarez did his homework, champ.
Yeah, I mean, Yakovlev hit a nice takedown there. Alvarez goes right into the guillotine choke. He did a great job of defending the guillotine. But when you sit into a guy's full guard, especially a guy like Joel Alvarez who has so many submissions, he's always dangerous. He throws his armbar up here. Yakovlev's doing a good job, but watch here. Watch as he starts to go back and try to pull away to clear his arm. You can't do that. You got to keep the action going forward into him. The moment he goes back, Alvarez clears, straightens out the arm. Look at the arm. As soon as the hands came unlocked, Alvarez knew he had him. Yakovlev had no choice but to tap. I mean, look at his coaches going crazy. Another big submission for Joel Alvarez.